What's up, world? It's your girl, Celeb. I'm sitting here with up-and-coming artist KRYS IVORY. How are you?
Hey!
Okay, so first of all, for the people that just have no idea who you are, tell a little bit about your background, where you're from.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I'm from LA, born and raised. And, I'm the daughter of a pastor who's retired now.
Wow.
And I grew up in the ministry, grew up singing, gospel, singing for my dad's homeless ministry. And also grew up in just the music realm. My dad was in the music realm. I ended up kind of being trained up for it as well. It was inevitable. It was something that, was in my blood. So I've been doing it ever since.
And you're also a songwriter.
Yes.
Just tell people a couple artists that you've written for.
Okay, cool. Well, actually, I just wrote a song for Marion. So
Okay.
Marion needs to pick that up. Come on, Marion. And also just did a song for a girl group called FDM.
Okay.
Wait, is it FD? No. Excuse me. NMD.
NMD.
No
Okay.
more drama.
Okay.
I don't want to get the girl group name wrong.
No more
FDM
drama.
is another group. That's another group. So I write pop songs. I write alongside with my writing partner. I'm in a writing crew.
Okay.
My writing partner's name is Kyle Christopher. So shout out to Kyle Christopher. He's very, very talented, and he's also an artist as well. So, we just teamed up together, and we just started going real hard, and we just, been getting our placements and trying to collect some checks, So
So you just said that you write a lot of pop songs. So you consider yourself pop and not R&B because your voice is kind of soulful. So, do you want to label yourself as a pop artist, or what do you consider yourself?
Well, I consider myself R&B.
Okay.
I consider myself R&B pop.
Okay.
I write pop songs. I write R&B songs. I actually even write country songs. I write everything. I'm a music lover.
Okay.
So, there's influences on myself as an artist, the way that I sing, and you can hear it in my voice of gospel influence, R&B influence, Motown influence that you can hear in my voice, and that's the type of music that I do. But as for other artists, I'm very versatile, and I can pretty much mold to anything. So if somebody needs a certain type of record, I can proudly say I can give that to them because God gave me that gift. So, and I love to use it.
Now, if you had to choose between writing and performing, for the rest of your life, you could only choose one.
Writing and performing?
Yeah, which one would
Why
you
are you
pick?
doing this to me? I love performing. Performing is... writing is so amazing, too, because you get to express. That's so hard. And there's no way I can have both.
No.
I'd have to say performing.
Okay.
That's so hard, too. I would cry. I would really cry. But the reason why I say performing is because there's something about the connection you have with the audience that's different from just recording. When you can deliver a song to someone live, the emotion and the impact that you make on that person, you guys make a real connection. And there's nothing like it. And just the goosebumps and the butterflies and, I just love it. I just love it.
Your look. I love your look. I have this little thing, people who read my blog know, I have this little crew, I call it the Killer Cut crew.
Hey.
It's for all the girls with the short hair that's killing the short hair right now. I nominate people who's the Killer Cut crew. So I don't have an award or anything to give you, but You're the newest member of the Killer Cut
Yay, Hercules.
KRYS IVORY. But there's a little story behind why you cut your hair. You want to just tell everybody about that?
Sure. Well, actually, I didn't cut my hair. My hair fell out because, not a lot of people are educated when it comes to going through treatments of cancer and things of that sort, because everyone has different treatments. So it's not always like that. But my experience with cancer was when I got diagnosed, I had to go through about a year of treatment, of chemo treatment, because they said to me, the doctors said, you could either get chemo or you could get radiation. The only problem with, or both, to quicken up the process. But the only problem with radiation was there was a 50% chance it was going to ruin my voice because it was right next to my neck. So I was like, all right, Lord, I would much, much rather lose my hair because it'll grow back. So I'll just take chemo for 100, please. So, I ended up doing chemo for about a year. Lost my hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, but that's all irrelevant because they're back now. And, here I am. I'm alive. Praise God.
Name 3 people dead or alive, that you would love to work with? You talk about collabs, so if you had a chance, dead or alive, 3 people to work with, and why?
Wow, Jimi Hendrix. To work with Jimi Hendrix. if someone would have just if I would have been in that era, they would have just put me in a room with him. I would have been singing, he would have been playing. We would have collabed. Let me just put it that way. Janis Joplin.
Okay.
And of course, everybody says Michael Jackson, but you have to, because I just want Michael to write me something. I just want him to write me a song. Just write me a song, Michael. Like, I'll let you do your thing. I'll just sit back and just stare at you.
Yeah, that's what I think. I can't sing or rap or anything. I just want to sit in the studio with him. Like, just chill all night, stay up all night, see how he does the recording process. So
well, it's
everybody
like the stories that you hear. Like, I went to one studio that was in L.A., and, they were telling me about how one particular room, whenever he would come to visit, was his favorite because the speakers were up above, and what he would do is he would lay down on the floor and listen to make sure that it was sonically correct. And if something wasn't right, then he would go back and fix it. But just to be able, like, he was so into his craft that he wanted to make sure that everything was just sonically right. And that's amazing to me, because people just put out things and they don't really understand what it means. It's about the mix. It's about the the emotion that you put in it. It's about, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I totally agree with him. Just to be, like, he was so hands-on with this project. And that is every artist's dream. To be able to be so hands-on with your project that you're going to get exactly how you pictured it in your mind to deliver it. That's a beautiful feeling.
So what's in your MP3 player right now? Like, what are you bumping right now?
Right now, actually, let's see. I was listening to CeCe Winans.
Okay.
I had some praise music. Gotta praise Jesus. And let's see. On the way over here, I was listening to Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I was listening to Stairway to Heaven.
Okay.
Yeah.
No new stuff? You got no new stuff in your iPod?
You know what? I'm such an old fart.
Are you? I get in a mood too, where I'm just like, I'm so through with everything.
Things. I am loving Carrie Hilson.
Okay.
She's a beast. Like, especially her being, an independent woman that didn't compromise herself, and she got in the game because of her talent. You better work, woman. Seriously. I
like
it.
Carrie too.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new video, slow dance video?
Yes.
She killed it. She's part of the Killer Cut crew too.
Yeah. Actually, that's so funny because I was on the set when they did that. So yeah, my homegirl was in it as well, and I went and joined and said what up to Polo and everything, and it was dope. Chris Brown was there, Marion, so that was really fresh. I got to hang out and see it in action. So yeah, Monica was there.
Yeah, Monica was in it. Yeah,
so that was really fresh.
Time next year, where do you want your career to be musically? This time next year, what do you want to have accomplished in the next year?
An album. I want an album to be in stores, on iTunes, and selling more than 50K. I want it to be selling a lot. Okay, I don't want to, go too crazy, but I'm definitely aiming for some high sales because I want people to really get into my movement, and I want people to really get into who I am as a person. Because I'm not just an artist that sings and says she writes. I'm an artist who is a hard worker, and I want to influence people. I want to inspire people spiritually too. I want people to be like, wow, KRYS is an amazing person. She encourages me to go out and push for my dreams.
Is there anything you want to say to everybody before we get out of here?
I do. I just want to say to all you newcomers to KRYS Ivory movement, definitely peep me out. Check out the twitter.com/KRYS Ivory. And to all my fans that have been following me from the get-go, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you so much with all of my heart. You guys are so amazing to me. And just continue to follow the movement. I'm really excited. I got something real special in store for you.